Hey,
Huh?
what's happening?
Ah!
Oh, Brandon, are you alright?
Sorry,
No!
did I scare
What
you?
happened,
I was
Brandon?
sleeping.
I'm sorry.
You've
I'm
been
sorry.
here this whole week?
I was
was just-
sleeping.
I was just wait.
What?
What?
You know,
What do you
sleep.
mean?
Man,
Oh,
I've
man,
heard
we're not a
people doing
minute
that
in
when they're
shit. What are we
drunk.
doing?
Yeah,
We
What
just
is happening?
started, bro.
I was just trying to introduce the audience to
Yeah.
the
What is
program.
this, David?
It's the
We
Cobb
weren't even
Bros
30
podcast.
seconds in. Now that's got to be censored.
I guess he was sleep shitting.
He was indeed sleeping.
What is happening?
You know.
Barndoor's
Brandon
the
sleep
sleep
shitting.
shitter. How's it going, Barndoor?
Well, it's convenient. You wake up, you go take a shit, and you wake up the next.
He does have a
You
point.
don't actually wake up. You just stand up and go take a shit, and then you wake up the next morning. You don't have to take a shit.
It's big shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spend
I
your
mean,
life on the toilet. Come on.
Well,
That easy.
while that sits in your brain, Cyrus, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's a Saturday, so
Heck yeah, Saturdays are
for
good.
me,
Oscar,
How's it going?
how you
I'm
doing?
doing alright. How's it going,
Good.
everyone?
Colton, what's happening?
My internet goes out from 4:30 to 7:30 every day because it's so goddamn hot.
Fuck yeah.
nice.
It has been consistently above
Thermo-
100 degrees the last couple of days.
And it has
Thermodynamics.
consistently dropped out from 4:30 to 7:30 since Wednesday.
Nice.
Wow.
That's a big rip, buddy. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thermodynamics.
Yeah, the
That's
sun's a
how it
whore,
Yay for fiber!
but we can get energy
And
from
fusion.
Fiber fusion.
Fusion from the sun, which we need to survive
Survive and a
somehow.
half fusion.
You know, rays. We need rays to survive on the open as well.
it.
Yeah.
Dude, I got my Ray-Bans.
Wait, what? We
Well-
need rays to survive out in the open?
Yeah, because the sun gives us vitamin D.
I'll give you fucking
Give you
D.
some vitamin D.
Yeah.
I'll just give straight D.
There it
Straight
is.
D's out here.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy that we actually still need the sun.
It's
to
crazy.
be
Yeah, you get the
What-
Teletubby sun,
Okay.
baby.
It's well, we would be
Teletubbies.
okay without the sun for about 2 days, probably.
No, for about 2 minutes.
Really?
If without the sun, within a couple hours, you know why it gets super
Oh.
cold at night?
Yeah.
It's because there's no energy from the sun. So imagine it turns to nighttime, and then it just keeps getting colder and colder and colder and colder, and
Alaska.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Alaska.
But if it happened on a day like this, 90-degree nights, we'd have a little bit of a window.
I think there'd be a lot of infrastructure damage if it went from 106 to below zero in a day. I think everything would just go
You just crunk, yeah.
like.
So it's the speed of the earth moving. Cracking buildings and such.
The Earth would slow down because it was cooling,
Mhm.
and then eventually the core would stop spinning, and then the magnetosphere would go away,
Mm-hmm.
The
which we wouldn't
magnetosphere?
near. It's what keeps us safe from the sun. It's why we have magnets. It's because the middle of the Earth is made of like iron and nickel and magnetic shit.
How does
Yeah.
this affect the Fortnite item shop?
No,
Well,
you have to
it
really
drives the
consider the
prices.
bass trout population.
What? The bass
How
trout?
many V-Bucks is that?
About 3,000 V-Bucks.
Okay. COD points? What's the COD points translation?
Well, I'm
I want to say 12,000 COD points for that.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm starting to understand now.
Mhm,
Yeah. So 12,000 COD points get you 3,000 V-Bucks, which prevents global warming.
So I was reading an article about
Thank you.
segue into money. Diablo Immortal,
Money.
the infamous game that was an April Fool's joke for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Until they uttered those famous words. Don't you guys have phones? Launched this year to everybody's chagrin. Everybody hates on it. Everybody wants it to do poorly, and everybody hopes that it's a giant failure.
Well,
It is the second fastest game to reach $100 million raised on the App Store.
what is wrong
Not
with
even App
everybody?
Store, just since it launched on mobile. So the best mobile launches, they like to measure it as weeks it took to get to $100 million. It took Diablo Immortal's 8 weeks to hit 100 million,
Wow.
and it's the second fastest. Do you guys know what the fastest game to hit 100 million?
Flappy
was?
Bird.
Flappy Bird,
No.
Angry Bird.
There was
Call
no,
of Duty
There was
Mobile.
no microtransactions in Flappy Bird.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
No.
Damn it.
Fortnite is fourth.
PUBG.
Oh.
No.
Candy
Oh.
Crush.
No.
Damn.
Candy Crush was.
Farmville.
Raid Shadow Legends.
So
Is it Farmville?
no, and this game
Purple
came out
Place.
6 years ago.
So
6
no.
years ago.
6 years ago, a game 6 years ago hit 100 million, and I'll give you the time frame: 2 weeks.
Sonic.
Neopets.
No,
Sonic. The
No.
racing. God,
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon
2000
Go.
No.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
Pokemon
really?
Go.
Pokemon Go hit
Do you remember
100
when
million.
Pokemon Go came out?
Yeah, yeah.
Literally
It was
everyone
Fucking
played it.
insane.
I still have my
Literally
account.
everyone played it,
Still have an
dude.
account from day
And
one.
it's weird to see people playing it now.
Yeah.
People still play that game, but I remember when it came
Yes.
out, there wasn't a person that wasn't playing it.
I wasn't because
And-
I had an iPhone 4 that couldn't play it.
I had a
It
phone
literally,
that
it literally couldn't
I
play
had a
it.
phone that ran it so poorly, but I still tried. I still
It
tried.
was fun,
It's
but it
fucking
didn't
fun,
have
man.
anything implemented.
It
that was
barely
any good.
ran, but I didn't have cellular data, so I couldn't
couldn't
go out
walk
and
around
play it.
with
I
it.
could only play it on Wi-Fi, so I just have to sit in my room and be like, "No, Charmander's in the yard."
Did I go outside and grab it? No, I had hella fun. I would go on raids. Like, I would join public groups and go on raids every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Go to the college, and we would just, like, walk around. There's, like, 6 gyms in the college.
Was that when you were in Chicago or LA?
In LA.
In LA,
Yeah,
okay.
dude, there's I went to Santa
University of
Monica.
Nevada, LA.
Yeah. Dude, if you go to Santa Monica during, like, one of those community days, bro, like, if you look at the map, it's just every 2, like, feet, there's a fucking stop. And it's all
Yeah,
pink.
ours were so far apart you could only get to them by driving.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
Yeah, the closest ones to me were like down at the park by my house,
Mhm.
and then I think over like where the corner of Sparks Boulevard is,
Mhm.
right over there. There was a second one. I had to go and walk, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Well, I can't even go there to buy shit because like when I got there, I couldn't connect."
Yeah.
I played the Harry Potter one for a little bit, and the university had some nice stuff that you could do. So, like, when I would walk to and from my car, you would get pretty decent drops. So I
Harry
wonder-
Potter
I
Go.
never
What?
played that one.
Yeah, it's like the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. It's basically Pokemon Go, but with Harry Potter.
What do you find?
Wizards. I don't know.
And, like, Dementor. You
don't
fight
remember.
Dementors. You fight stuff that you
Yeah.
come across.
Books.
And you get, like,
You learn
materials.
different
All about
spells and
leveling up
whatnot.
your wizard, basically.
Exactly, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, like you get materials for killing them and like, for crafting. I
No,
assume.
you mean knocking them out. Come on.
Yeah, knock
Oh,
them out
sorry.
and capture them with your wizard.
defeating-
Only Voldemort and bad guys kill
Yeah.
people in
defeating
Harry
an
Potter
enemy,
stuff, yeah.
if you will.
And then you scream, "I'm gonna be the greatest Grand Wizard of all time."
At the university, that'll go over great.
It's in the terms of services. Read them.
We got some good gaming news.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I got some gaming
Somebody
news.
mentioned Flappy Bird.
So before we move on to your gaming news,
Yeah.
so yeah, Diablo Immortals did very well. What does that say for gaming, where everybody's against it, but it still makes a shitload of money?
People
Yeah.
don't care. They care about the
It's-
title.
Well, it's
It's-
it's on mobile, so
Mm-hmm.
they probably got a lot of their shit from ads as well. So they probably just gave a bunch of people some money to fucking play it for 8 weeks straight.
Right.
Like if Fortnite,
Like honestly,
if Fortnite 2 were to launch and they say it's a $500 entry point and each skin is $600, everybody would be pissed and not a lot of people would play it.
Yeah.
But there's the hardcore community that would go out there and still buy everything.
Yeah.
So
Right.
as long as the company's getting the money, who cares?
Yeah. Fucking
That's
A.
why, like, and they're that way. Blizzard's not gonna learn their lesson because they're like, oh look, so you guys they hate it, but you guys are still playing it.
Yeah.
You guys still throwing money at it.
You guys still want it.
Yeah. No, we didn't.
We
do
see
this.
money, so clearly it's working.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. It is what it is, I guess.
But speaking
Do
of
you guys not have phones?
speaking of community
you have phones on your game.
developers not listening to communities, Bungie just announced a pretty crazy thing where they stopped listening to the community because of recent death threats they've been receiving
I saw
from
that.
the community. And not too long ago at the the Game Awards, they won the award for the best community. Not like a couple of years ago.
If you're sending death threats to a video game developer,
Yeah,
I
like,
would play a different game.
Yeah,
That-
you
that's
don't
me.
have to play it, bro.
Yeah, you're the person that made the choice to buy the game, pay for an online subscription, and then play that game.
and play it long enough to fucking get mad at it that much.
Much,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, look at the.
You're going out of your way to be mad.
The same thing's kind of
You
happening.
can't get a refund though.
No, you can't, but at least you're not playing the game and paying mind to it.
Yeah, and if you just
Sending death threats.
you can come back to it later. It's not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think it's worth that. Putting that much emotion into a fucking
Video game.
video game.
If
Yeah.
you're sending death threats, you need to like
At that
go
point.
away from whatever it is that you're focusing on because it is too much.
Yeah.
It is just
Put
People
your
that are
energy-
sending the death threats have honestly probably never actually even played their games.
Well, they probably never put energy into something that matters.
hmm
I mean,
Mhm.
Jesus Christ. Put that somewhere. Put that energy into fucking.
If that mad at a
waking
video
yourself
game,
up
join the
every day.
army. Jesus Christ, like
Yeah.
fuck.
I don't know, dude. That's just weird.
It's fucking brutal, man.
That's goofy.
Yeah, it's similar
What
things
game?
happening. Destiny.
Oh,
Funny enough.
Of course, it's Destiny.
Yeah.
Destiny 2.
Destiny 2. Sorry.
The one that was supposed to live forever.
Mm-hmm.
10
They
year
should just
game,
fucking
guys.
bury it.
Similar things happening actually at 343 Industries with Halo Infinite. A lot
Yeah.
of developers have been walking out because they seen the reviews and how the community is just like bashing on like what they've been working on. So like, what the fuck's the point of me coming to work if what I'm making people fucking hate it? You know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And-
Good, because Jesus Christ, they're being forced to make bullshit.
Yeah.
They're being forced to make what the company wants and not what the fans want. It's like,
To a
listen to
certain
your
extent,
fans.
though.
Like,
Yeah. You want the money? Listen to them.
I think
Listen to 'em.
it's a fair share of they're listening and interpreting too, and then getting shitty feedback, and they're just like, "Well, what do you want me to do?" kind of thing too.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean?
Mhm.
And
Just
it could
throw
be some
money
of
at
that.
it.
Yeah.
give me co-op. Like, that's all I
Is
want.
it coming next month? Or
Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
It was already supposed to be out like what, 5 months ago?
Yeah, back in May.
It was supposed to be out when the game fucking came out, and that's almost a year.
Yeah,
like
when Forge launches on PS6, it's gonna be crazy.
Jolly, I can't wait.
PS3 is gonna get mods for or the DLC for Skyrim before the fucking co-op mode comes out, dude. Like
Wait, does PS3 not have?
PS3 doesn't have Skyrim mods; they can never get it supported.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
PS3? Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
I they made like the
It's a
Or sorry,
DLC.
no,
It's
not-
because
I keep saying mods, the
PS3
DLC,
had a
yeah.
chip in it that was
Mhm.
extraordinarily hard to code for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, basically Bethesda hates PlayStation 3, and they've done everything they can to not work with it as long as
Every
Max is
developer
okay.
hated PlayStation 3.
A lot of developers hated it. It's so hard to go back and code on any Sony console. I think the PlayStation 2 was the only like outlier where everybody developed.
It
for
was
but-
specifically the PS3 because they switched from they switched to architectures.
Yeah, correct. And Xbox went, hey, we're just a different computer.
And that's why they went to Bethesda went to Xbox. We're like, wow, this shit works.
I like development.
But
Like
Yeah.
we're literally Windows, but just on its locked platform. Like,
Yeah.
Speaking of Microsoft doing the right thing,
What they do?
Microsoft Mojang. Did you guys hear anything about
Oh,
that?
they're merging.
No.
Oh.
Microsoft
Microsoft's
already
been
owns
Mojang for a
them.
minute.
Yeah.
Oh.
But they made a statement recently saying that Microsoft and Mojang, well, I think Mojang put it out, but basically they want nothing to do with NFTs in their game.
good.
Absolutely
Yeah,
nothing to do with it. And they went as far as to say you can't even produce NFTs off of our game. And they basically shattered a fucking business that was just about to fucking release a shit ton of Minecraft
Just making
NFTs.
Minecraft art.
Yeah.
That's wild.
They were
You should, like,
about to
sell the
release a
seed.
shitload, a big library of fucking NFTs based
it
on
was
Minecraft.
probably like pixel art or something, like
Mhm.
worlds that just had big pixel art on them.
Well, it was so your NFT would have been linked to a seed or whatever.
Okay.
See, yeah, they're selling the seed of the world that they built rather than like the one world.
But what Mojang cited is it gets rid of our creative vision because it gives players they're
Freedom.
above everyone
Yeah.
else. It gives them a platform of I can't think of the fucking term.
Superiority.
Yeah, superiority among
We're better Minecraft
everybody else,
player.
and Minecraft is totally against that kind of
Class base.
yeah, they
Mhm.
don't want
Well,
that in their community.
One thing Minecraft has started doing though is they've started banning people just for getting reported on like regular servers. They're banning them from being able to even play on private realms that they've purchased.
Wow.
Fuck.
That's
Like
weird.
you can actually get banned from playing any sort of multiplayer Minecraft whatsoever just from chat.
Damn.
Wow.
Or griefing or anything
Don't
like
be an
that.
asshole.
If a server community decides to just like if they just decide they don't like what you're doing and they all decide to like report you, you're banned.
I have a 360 disc, so I can pop that shit offline and play whenever I want.
Got him.
You see?
Fucking check.
Dude, that's honestly the best because if you have the 360 disc, you can plug it in offline and have the original fucking
I have
like,
Minecraft,
the
yeah.
original tutorial world.
Yeah.
Like that's probably the most prime nostalgic thing you could ever see.
Absolutely.
That'd be so
That was a
amazing to
lot of
see
people's
again.
introduction into Minecraft was playing it on a PS3, Xbox 360.
I literally I'm pretty sure I had like a free trial for a minute,
Mhm.
like when you downloaded it, because everyone was playing it. I was like, okay, I'll give it a try, and I spent so much time on that tutorial world,
Just the tutorial
just in that village, and I built shit off to the castle and like connected it all. And like, fuck, I want that world back, dude.
Give it back to me now.
There is a way to do it.
Someone kept screaming. I forget who it was, but whoever I was playing with was like screaming about creepers and stuff, and I had never seen a creeper before and not knew what they were. And I was like, okay, I'll come help you. I walked outside at night, and all I heard was, and then I blew up, and I fucking threw my controller, dude.
Yeah.
Scared the
It's the rite of passage.
shit out
It's
of
the rite
me.
of passage.
So you can take a 360 world and upload it to the one, and then I wonder if you can upload it to the Bedrock version. Is it the Bedrock or Java version? That we
Bedrock.
have now.
Bedrock version is
Xbox
what's
One
on
Play
it.
Bedrock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you take it from the Xbox One version and put it into the Bedrock version from there. There should be a way to do it.
That'd be really
So
cool.
is
I
Java?
don't think you can transfer from Java to Bedrock.
No.
That's
But-
gross. Why did they nuke the Xbox One version?
So I'm pretty
Because
sure.
Mojo-
It's
I'm pretty
because
sure
they're drastically different from one another on their underlying code.
Yeah, I understand.
the
but-
Xbox One edition still exists, so you might be able to transfer it from the 360 edition to the
One.
One edition.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And I own the Xbox One edition, and I'm afraid to delete it in case I ever lose it for some reason. Like, it won't
Yeah.
let me re-download it.
I got the Xbox One on disc.
I'm pretty sure it's not on the marketplace anymore. But if
It's
you own
not.
it, you can still download it.
Yeah, I remember we made David like 4 years ago go out and get the disc. He had to run around.
Yep.
I remember that
Yep.
because I couldn't play the new Bedrock version. Remember, it wouldn't let me play it online,
Yeah.
Huh.
and it was because I didn't know that I ticked a little small checkbox in the Insider program that put me in a beta program that put me at a version ahead of you guys. So we
Oh,
couldn't play.
You
So-
you and I would have been able to play together, Cyrus, because
but
I
for,
was
like-
in that same program.
Yeah, for 2 years I couldn't figure out why I wasn't able to join people. It was befuddling to me. I was like, all right, this is stupid. We have to play the Xbox
Get
One
fucking
version.
befuddled,
And then
bud.
once I figured
And
it out, it was magical.
Yeah.
You couldn't back out of it either. Like once you were on it, you were fucking stuck
You were
on
stuck.
it.
I had to nuke the Insider program. Like my One X had the Insider program, and then when I got the Series X, I didn't even bother installing it. I just think it's a waste for me now. It was cool when I
Yeah, I
was
won't
like
do it
17.
either.
I was like, oh, I'm in this program.
it had like little rewards here and there
Mm.
too for insiders.
Well, I used to get the UI updates early, and I would send pictures to the group chat, and I would say, haha, look, I have the new Xbox UI.
And it wouldn't work at all.
No, things were breaking, yeah.
How many times that UI has changed for the Xbox One?
Yeah.
I have a
That's
picture of it from 2017 because it's remained largely the same since 2017. So it used the Microsoft or the Windows 8 UI from like 2013 to 15. It literally switched UIs like 2 days after I bought my Xbox One.
Yeah.
So it was like a few days after Fallout 4 came out, and then they switched it to the Windows 10 one, which is very similar to the one we have now.
Yep.
And that ran from 2015 to 17. And then they introduced the one that we see. They've just made small tweaks to it
Yeah.
to where
The
we
current-
wouldn't really notice the difference.
The current dashboard actually got rid of the left trigger, right trigger, Y to reset the dashboard.
Okay. I don't know when they took that out because I don't use that.
I did.
It's the most recent update. I've actually had to use it numerous times in the past because like the dashboard doesn't like to update.
So, like
Hmm.
5 or 6 years ago, when you push the guide button, like you know how you can scroll through the tabs,
Uh-huh.
you can change the tabs to whatever you want them to be.
Yep.
I've made mine so it's very similar to what the 360 used to be.
Yeah.
So friends on the right, messages and shit on the left, or vice versa, whichever way it went.
Yeah.
It used to be you had to scroll up and down. Like you press the guide button and you'd have to scroll up and down through all
Yeah.
of the options,
Do
and
you
there
remember-
were like 30 different ones on the screen.
Yeah.
You remember Snap App?
Yes, that was
They need to bring it back. They
Yeah.
need to bring back Snap App.
I
dude.
was gonna talk about that. There is a somebody at Xbox threw out a tweet because somebody asked about Snap App, and they said that they are not bringing it back. They said it is not a feature that anybody used. So
Bullshit.
I used
they said get bent, losers.
Everyone I knew that fucking
I
played
use Snap
Xbox used Snap App.
It was better than popping in an earbud or having to like look down at your phone when you're watching a video and trying to play a game at the same time.
Yeah.
It was just convenient.
Yeah, like a guide or something.
Yeah,
I would literally just snap YouTube before Spotify was on Xbox. I'd snap to YouTube and just be listening to music.
Music, yeah.
I used to pop CDs in, and it would have like a giant music player on the side of the screen that you could click music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about Snap App is you could go back and forth between the game and the Snapped app, and it wouldn't go out of screen with either one. Now, like if I have Amazon Music up, I have to go into the Amazon Music app, select my song, and then go back into whatever I was playing. And I do that most often with the Minecraft Bedrock version.
Mm.
Hey, Mojang, you want to fix a problem that's been in the Bedrock version for 5 years? Every time you hit the guide button and go to a different screen, it fucking logs you out of your
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
It literally closes
Logs
the
you out of
game.
your. It makes that feature worthless.
If we're throwing out complaints to fucking developers, then Ubisoft fix Uno and make it so I can log in with the account I bought the fucking game with.
Yeah,
That's
can't
fair.
Play Uno.
Yeah.
Ubisoft needs to get their shit
I would
together.
file a support ticket and at least get your money back, even if you don't
They
have to
they
nuke
no
the game.
no they will not return money. People have done that and they will not return your money.
You should make a death threat.
Yeah. Think it'd be working?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Ubisoft.
Pieces of shit. Hey, I'll cross
Speaking of Ubisoft,
Yeah.
they just fucking canceled their battle royale that they were gonna
Saw
make.
that. Yeah, Splinter Cell. It was
That-
supposed to be.
There's a Splinter Cell
It was
Battle
a
Royale.
Splinter Cell
Glad
Battle
they
Royale.
stopped that.
Yeah, no one fucking wanted it. Thank you.
How would that work?
And
How does
they
it work?
Spies versus Mercs 50-50-50.
they canceled a
said
mobile
53 times.
mobile Ghost Recon game. It was supposed to be in
Cool.
it was supposed to be in the Wildlands Breakpoint universe.
Good. Didn't
Yeah.
need it.
I'm
And
actually surprised they haven't canceled Skull and Bones.
yeah, and they
It's
canceled
probably going to be awful.
2 unannounced games. So we can sit here and theorize what they were going to be. I think it's Raving Rabbits for the Wii. I think it's time for that game to make a comeback.
I know.
But
I know they're making a new open world Star Wars game, like an open world Star Wars.
That's
game.
been,
correct.
from what I heard, if that's uh no, never mind.
Square Enix?
Their remake,
this-
they were going, someone was going to remake Knights of the Old Republic, and that's been canceled.
Gross.
Yes.
What do you, already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yep.
just announced it.
Yeah, they caved.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
why?
Shit together,
Well,
developers.
I heard, fuck.
I love
Yeah.
Knights of the
Young,
Old
yeah,
Republic.
I watched his video on it, and I can't remember exactly what happened, but Knights of the Old Republic was a disaster, and from what I heard, it was a good thing that it fucking closed.
Some
Casket's gone.
fan is working on remaking Battlefront in the Unreal Engine.
Ooh.
That's
Damn.
exciting. That is very
It
exciting.
looks
Yeah,
gorgeous.
dude,
That's
have
insane.
you guys seen footage of Unreal Engine 5 running?
Yeah,
It looks
Mhm.
fucking insane.
it's brutal
It's
how
like,
fucking
oh my
gorgeous that shit
It's like
is.
so photorealistic. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
We're getting close to that uncanny valley point where it's like, okay, this looks a little too real, so it looks really fake.
hmm
I have stories about gamers being mad on 2 different sides of the spectrum.
Okay.
So there's gamers upset with what is it? Naughty Dog is making The Last of Us Part 1. It's a complete remake of the first Last of Us game, and
Yep.
it will hit PS5 later this year. Last of Us came out for $60 in 2013 on the PS3. You could find a disc for it for stupid cheap. And then the year after it came out, they released The Last of Us Remastered that came out on the PS4. You could probably find a disc for that super cheap, or get a subscription to the PlayStation Gold membership, whatever platform they have, where you can go back and play through some of Sony's old catalog.
For sure.
They're relaunching on a PS5 this year for $70.
Wow.
And it's just
Sounds
a game
about right.
that runs about the same as The Last of Us Part 2. And I think it's really cool what they're doing with the game.
Not
But
for
they're
$70.
selling it for $70 as if it's a brand new game that they need to sell it for $70 on this hardware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that? Like,
No,
yeah,
I understand.
Remaster should be $50. Like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah, I was
literally a game they
at,
already
at
released.
most.
Yeah.
50. Yeah.
When
'Cause
when the Master Chief or when the anniversary edition for the original for Halo 1 came out,
Yeah.
it was $40 to pre-order. And that's how much it cost at launch.
Yeah, see?
Like that's how it should be because it was a game that they released in 2001.
On the original Xbox.
Exactly.
Spider-Man Remastered on Steam is $60.
Which one?
The one that was on PS4
Gotcha.
Yeah,
before
$60.
Miles Morales.
Spider-Man.
It's
Yeah.
$60 on Steam.
Yeah, but in the future, I think all Sony's first-party games are going to be 70. I'm starting to see the trend with games moving towards 70. Like right now, as it currently stands, the way that the price point is if it's Xbox One, PS4, it's launching at 60, and it's up to the developer if they want to bump the current gen Series X PS5 up to $70. There's companies like Ubisoft that's still selling games for $60 for both systems. I'll give them credit there. They haven't
Yeah.
made that jump to $70 yet. But then you've got EA when they release like Madden. Madden for the Xbox One is 60. Series X it's $70. So basically it's like if you want it
But I already
cheaper,
paid
you
for
can
the
get
difference.
the previous
That's the
gen
thing.
version.
I paid the difference. I don't need to pay for the difference in game.
Yeah, and then now you have games like I think Activision is the first to officially do this. The Xbox One and PS4 version of Modern Warfare are $70 because they both come with PS5 Series X upgrades. They're
Hmm.
forcing us to buy them. There's no edition you can buy without the upgrade.
No, it's
Here's
fucking-
an argument though that could be made to this though.
Mm-hmm.
So Super Nintendo games were around $50 each for a new copy.
And this was how long ago?
We're talking 1991, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mhm.
Like, so
Yeah.
you were looking at $50 for games then. N64 games were around $60.
Yeah.
We've been paying $60 for games for so long, and they all require so much more development and time to be put into them now.
Yep.
That a $70 price hike, like, it's only going up $10,
Yep.
and it's been 30 years.
So basically, I get what you're saying is that video games have never been cheaper than they currently are right now.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
I do believe in that because I remember my mom taking me to not GameStop, like Walmart years and years ago, and new games for the PS2 were $50
I remember way back in the day
when
when,
they were $50.
$50.
like going to Blockbuster or something, the new games were always $50.
And you read articles from like Game Informer from like 2006, 2007, and you know when they do like the feedback section, because I
Yeah.
used to read the Game Informer like every week it came out.
Hell yeah.
Me too.
Now I just collect them, and I'm like, I don't even know why I collect them. I don't read them anymore.
The covers are cool.
I do like the covers. I should start reading them to like talk about stuff on the podcast. I
The
digress.
stuff inside of them now sucks compared to what it used to. I
Because
actually
people
stopped
don't
my
It's
subscription
because
to it.
it's because people don't read magazines anymore, so they're not getting that community feedback like they used to, and they're not putting most
Yeah.
of their
It
big
literally
articles
just
in the
looks like a
magazine.
Twitter page or something
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
a piece of paper.
If they want better fan response, they're gonna make it a tweet, and
Yeah.
they're gonna link it to their website. They're not gonna put it in the magazine anymore. But they used to have feedback when they jumped games from $50 to $60, and people were pissed, like we are now. And I think
I'm pissed.
the fact that it's been 16 years and games have only went from 50 to 70 is not bad. Can you imagine paying $100 minimum for a game nowadays?
That would suck.
Yeah.
From a
And, like-
different perspective, though, if I may, Colton, real quick.
Yeah.
Cyrus, you said games are cheaper than ever nowadays, but I think they're also more profitable than ever nowadays at the same
Why
time
is that?
because of the way they can, they can provide us DLC. That is a
You're
good
about
money
to say
grab.
the M word.
And yeah, the fucking
Monetize.
Ding, ding, ding.
microtransactions. I mean, it's in every game nowadays,
But every game has just as big of an opportunity to fail, and it costs millions of dollars to make
Not
it.
Diablo Immortal.
Yeah.
I've wanted
Yeah.
to download it and play
Fuck.
it because now at this point, me downloading it and playing it isn't going to change their opinion on
Right.
what they're doing with the game. I want to give it an honest, fair shot, and I don't want to put any money into it. That's just me personally. But the game has made so much money that you not downloading it isn't going to hurt them.
Cyrus,
You're going to help them, but if you don't spend money on it, you won't be directly helping them.
let's you and I play it for 2 weeks, and whoever else wants to join in, let's give it a fair 2 weeks, and then we'll review it on.
If I get addicted to this game, I'm going to come back to this
You know,
episode.
We're gonna get all the achievements on it.
I'd rather all of us play Diablo 2 remastered personally.
I am going to wait for 4 before I jump into Diablo
No,
because
dude, Diablo Immortal on PC.
I have such a huge backlog that I just don't want to go back into the old games. I'd rather just start with the new one that comes out.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's not that I don't want to play them or I hate them. It's just I can't. I just can't. I don't have the time to play those games.
Diablo 1 was okay. It was very early on. Diablo 2 is nostalgic for me because I played the shitload out of it. But it was also just a very well built game. Diablo
It just
3
works.
tried, but then they also tried to monetize it at the same time by putting in a real money auction house when it first came out.
Okay.
And that
That's how motherfuckers
ruined
made a
Diablo
living.
3.
But
They
okay.
ended up taking it out, and it's been patched. It's a lot better game now, but it still left a sour taste in everybody's mouth. From
Yeah.
what I've seen of Diablo 4, it looks like they took Diablo 2 and what they learned from Diablo 3, and it looks like they are making a game that is a worthy, successful successor to Diablo 2.
That's awesome.
So
That's good.
It's just Diablo 1, essentially.
So
It does follow directly canonically to Diablo 3, though.
but at least Diablo 2. What did that launch at? Now that we're talking about remaster prices, if you remember.
Oh, it was $40.
So do
Wow.
you think there should be a limit as to what you would pay for a remaster? Because $70 for a game that came out 90 years ago just for the privilege to play it on new hardware? Like, I have The Last of Us on PS3. I could just give it to one of you.
Yeah.
But would you not play it because you're like, no, I need to go out and pay $70 to play it on a hardware that you cannot purchase at the
I'd
store?
fucking play it. I'd fucking play it.
Yeah.
We're playing Ghost on 360 not too long ago. Because we
I literally just
Fucking
bought a
want it?
copy of Ghost on eBay today so we could play it.
There we
See?
go. See?
Hey, that's the fucking spirit.
how
Colton.
much was it, Colton?
Fuck
How much
yeah.
was it?
It was $8 after
Hell
shipping.
yeah.
Hell
God, I
yeah.
love this country.
And everybody else
We'll
in this
see
room.
if it's scratched or not.
Yeah, everybody else in this room got it because I
Cyrus is a
Provided it
fucking
for
It was
kid.
a 360 copy, right?
correct.
Yeah.
gave
okay.
me-
Played it on the one.
He gave us
Yep.
an exclusive pass that we can't really talk about.
I think
We're
I
not
have
gonna
3
talk about
copies
it.
of Ghost now because of
There
that.
are 5 people in this planet that have that gift that I gave them.
Yeah, I have
No one
2
can take it away from me.
It-
No one.
I have at least 2 copies of Ghost because of it. Because I already owned it. I already owned it on the 360.
It's weird. I bought 6 copies. Don't know where the 6th one ended up because I don't have it. I
One,
remember
two,
Brandon.
three.
It was when you were living in the apartment,
Yeah.
the 2-bedroom, and I put 6 copies of it and I wrapped them all up differently. Like I put one in a giant box, I wrapped one up normally, and then I made one look like a triangle. I wrapped 6 of them. I vividly remember wrapping 6 of them. I only know of 5 people that opened them. I don't know who has the 6th
That
one.
sixth one was an offering, so that nothing would come for you because you touched all those copies.
I gave Wyatt one. He probably still has it.
That's probably where the sixth one went.
Well, he has the 5th one
Oh my god.
because it was
One,
you, it was
two, three,
David,
4, 5.
Brandon, and Wyatt.
It was other Brandon.
Yeah. Well, no,
So
that's
that's
5. I didn't give Colton one because
1,
Colton wasn't
2.
here.
3, 4. Oh, that is 5. Fuck.
That is 5. I bought 6.
What the
I
fuck?
vividly remember buying.
Did you
6
keep
and
it?
wrapping 6. No, I have the hardened edition. I have the steelbook, bro. I got
Which
the
apartment
paracord
was I
set.
living in?
The 2
I
bedroom one.
ended up selling it when I sold my 360.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay,
How big is Extinction on that? How many people can run Extinction in that
4.
game?
It's
Fuck.
like zombies. It's 4 players.
Damn it!
So basically, whoever's not online get bent.
Get
bent.
bent. I love Extinction. It was really fun.
Extinction was fun. If you get the DLC, the later maps are actually a lot better because
Okay.
it felt like they put more effort into them. Okay, on the other side of gamer rage, of gamers being mad,
Yeah.
GTA 6
Ooh.
is having
Oh my god.
problems. There's problems with the developer. I guess they had a huge culture change, and it's messing with the development of GTA 6. Basically, I think they're trying to implement. In these past couple of years, you hear a lot about crunch time, and how people are very, very against crunch for video games. Where right up until a game's launch, people are working for 16 hours a day. You've got leads that are sleeping in the office because they literally are breathing, and shitting the development of the
GTA
game
6.
because they need to get it out.
Yeah, it's
Red
not like a game's or like when a movie's done and then it's a couple months before it comes out. You know, they're
Yeah.
working until it comes out.
Red Dead Redemption 2 had a lot of crunch go into it to get that game ready on launch because I think it was delayed. No, I don't think it was actually delayed. I think they
But they
waited.
knocked it out of the park.
They basically at the beginning of 2018 said it's coming out this year, and they kind of stuck to those guns. It wasn't like GTA 5 where it was supposed to come out in May of 2013, and then it got pushed out to September.
They were making
I
that
think-
game for a long time too.
I actually think it was supposed to come out at the end of 2012, GTA 5,
Mm-hmm.
and then it officially got announced for May, and then they had to push it out to September.
Yeah.
GTA 6, they don't want the same things happening, so they're kind of switching the way up with the developing games. I think
Yeah.
that's why they moved everybody off the Red Dead team. The thing that people are mad at them about is that there was a rumor that leaked that it's going to feature a female protagonist for the first time.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's
yeah.
stupid that people are getting mad about
Yeah.
that.
Some
I'm like,
people
why?
are angry.
Why
They
do
think
people
the
not
game-
like enjoy looking at? I mean, well,
You read
I mean,
arguments. People think it's going to become woke. Some people think it's going to become a hand-holding simulator. People are going to think that you're going
No, that's
You're gonna
she's,
get a
she's probably gonna
prostitute
be the
in a
most
car.
badass bitch in any video
Yeah.
game yet,
she's
dude.
going to be the most toxic, awful to look
Yeah.
at. Just total. Just it's going to be insane.
it's gonna be a Vice
People
City
are gonna,
trailer
pe-
park.
she's
Amy.
gonna become the best character because it's like Trevor. They're an awful fucking person.
I'm
It's a
attri-
GTA game. They're
I'm a-
not gonna be a good person.
I'm attributing this thought to like the new Saints Row comes out in less than a month, which I'm fucking excited
That's
for.
gonna be cool.
Me
This
too.
game is gonna be off the
That's
charts.
6, right?
Hey, we
Or it's
5.
5.
It's gonna be the
Okay.
5th one.
Five.
It's the reboot. They're rebooting the series, but it is the 5th game in the series.
Okay.
But basically, people are dogging on Saints Row because they're like, "Oh, it's too woke," because the characters have what they would consider woke hairstyles. And they
Have you
talk
played
a
a
certain way.
Saints
Have
Row
you
game?
played Saints Row 3?
Yeah, the
you are
li-
a street gang that becomes president because they sold out and became an empire. Oh, they become a president in
Yeah.
4. You become a media empire in 3.
I played 3 and 4. Yeah.
3 is fucking fantastic, and 3 is very different from 2. 1 and 2, you're street
Yes.
gang. 3 and 4, you transcend beyond street gang, and 5 is just we don't know what 5
It's literally just an acid trip, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
The customization looks good. The gunplay looks good. The fact that they got a paint shop where you can customize everything on your weapon looks good. The character creator, which you can download right now and try out, looks good. It's right now
Hell
on
yeah.
par with the other Saints Row games.
hell yeah.
I
If not
expect
better.
nothing less from GTA 6. I don't think they're gonna dumb down a game because they have a woman protagonist and they'll be afraid.
They're gonna amp it up.
They're not going to be afraid that they can't do things that Trevor did in GTA 5 because it's a woman at the helm. If not,
They will double down.
they could make her
Hell yeah.
worse than Trevor.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They could make her. Get ready. They can make her ugly.
Oh my god.
Cyrus.
They can make an ugly woman character because that's a thing that you can do.
Yeah.
You don't have to make women in video games pretty.
yeah.
I mean, think about it. Think about all women protagonists in video games. They try to make them as pretty as fucking possible.
Yeah, man.
Same thing with men. It happens. Kratos, he's a fucking literal god. Of war.
Yeah.
Um,
Literal god.
Bow down.
But it's like they can do whatever they want with this character, and GTA has always been a counterculture game, especially with 4 and 5. Like,
Yeah.
if you've played the entire campaign, you've listened to the radio in the game, it's fucking insane. If they meet that bar with 6, it shouldn't matter that there's a female protagonist.
I know
Yeah.
with the different setting as well, because it's gonna be in Vice City, right?
It's supposed to be, from what I've heard, like kind of like Vice City because it's in Florida.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like how Los Santos is LA. It's like a spinoff of Miami of
Yeah.
what they're doing.
Like even
They
like
did
that city
Portland.
setting, it's gonna be fucking nuts already. Including with whatever the fuck.
And there's
they're
other
gonna bring.
rumors too that they're gonna add multiple cities too. It's not just gonna be like where they're at. They're gonna have like other settings,
Nice.
not like adding Los Santos into it, but little other areas like that. Like how San Andreas, you had the city, and then you could go out to the forest
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the desert, like something like that.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's good.
But it's gonna be lit if if Rockstar's at the helm, and they're making it on par with the GTA 5 type game. It doesn't matter.
They're not
Yeah.
gonna fucking soil their fucking pants on a
And it's going to
GTA.
destroy those arguments where people are like, oh, it just lets men perpetuate violence on women. It's like, cool, now I'm a woman perpetuating violence on women.
Yeah,
This is awesome.
take it, America.
Equal
Yeah.
rights. Commit violence is
Fuck yeah,
equal.
dude. I'm excited for it. I hope it like they do produce something fucking amazing, something better, or on par or better than what 5 was.
It
Yeah,
might
no.
run choppy like 5 did at launch, but fuck, it's probably going to be a hilarious and amazing game to watch and play.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like all Rockstar games, like Red Dead and GTA, have always been like playing a movie. It feels more like you're watching something than you're playing it, really. Especially Red Dead, dude.
Rockstar table tennis, like
Okay.
ingenious.
Good mention.
Have you ever watched an actual tennis game?
Table
like-
tennis?
No,
But they're about
I've
the
only
same.
watched
But
that Adam Sandler movie. No,
No,
it
it's
wasn't Adam
It was
Sandler.
Balls of Fury.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Balls of
Christopher
Fury.
Walken.
Yeah, Christopher Walken.
I forgot
Thank
the
you.
fucking lead actor's name, but he's in Fantastic Beasts. He's
more
the-
to find them?
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's the one.
Okay, but back to Red Dead 2's release. When you guys got into the world and you were watching, or you were walking through the snow, how cool was that?
It was amazing.
That was the first thing I did.
Literally.
My dad was, because, like, okay, so I booted it up. I played it on the PS4 first, because that was when I got home. First thing I see is the PS4. I'm like, I'm putting it on PS4. I'm just fucking doing circles in the snow. My dad's like, what are you doing? Because he's excited to see the game, too. He wants to see the game being played. I'm sitting there fucking doing circles.
It's like, do you see my footprints, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you see this shit?
They're not going away. Like,
We're forgetting the most important thing: the balls shrink on the horse. When
yeah,
you
in
go
the
in
cold.
Dude.
the cold, they shrink, bro.
Okay, they had so much attention to detail, and the random encounters were fucking legendary as well.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
If you don't
Oh.
think that Rockstar can have a good female protagonist, play Red Dead 2 and look at Sadie Adler's character.
City
Yeah,
Adler is
hell
fucking
yeah.
amazing, dude.
Fuck
yeah.
yeah. God.
That's the last game they did so far, right? Was that one, or was it GTA 5? Was their latest one?
No, Red Dead 2.
Because I'm
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
they're going from the story amazing as that and a world amazing as that, and they're gonna put it in a more modern setting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna
Correct.
be fucking amazing. Even it doesn't matter who the fuck's leading the helm.
Yeah, it's
You
going to
know?
be incredible.
Yeah.
And we should appreciate the time they're taking too.
Exactly.
And then
Don't
they
fucking
deliver.
rush it. If it doesn't come out for 5 years, I don't give a fuck. Good. Let it fucking boil.
Let
Yeah.
it boil.
GTA
Like, just
Let it fucking
let it
marinate.
work.
Let that bitch become as tender and tasty as you can. Like,
yeah.
GTA 5 is newer than Elder Scrolls 5, and we're probably getting another GTA game before the next Elder Scrolls game. So
Probably,
Rockstar
I,
isn't
yeah.
I
doing too
can't
bad.
wait for that to come out. I want
if
another
it comes out, dude.
Shush. It will.
Well, they teased
Okay,
it. They,
Xbox
they,
is in
they
control
are
now.
working, They are
That's the
working.
thing.
We're in
Xbox
better
is in
hands.
control. They didn't. They teased it that they said when they teased the
development.
new Elder Scrolls, they did reveal Elder Scrolls 6 in development.
Yeah.
But that's all they showed was that fucking little shining from it, and then it goes Elder Scrolls 6.
Starfield.
Starfield, guys.
Yeah,
Starfield.
and now Starfield.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. They could be using Starfield as like a way to like test out the new like way of new infrastructure that they're trying to implement with these engines.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I hope so.
stress testing them to
Stress
see what
testing,
they
exactly.
can do
See,
on a
that
different
way,
game.
so,
Yeah,
so Starfield might be, but at least they're learning from it.
yeah.
You know?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Let's hope on
They
that.
can't survive another meh game.
They
No.
can't. No,
You think so?
Bethesda's on thin ice.
Their
dude.
reputation, no. It's the same thing with CD Projekt Red.
That's true.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
on thin ice. I think if they fix Cyberpunk and give it a good multiplayer, they can redeem their
Well, all the DLCs coming for free,
reputation.
no?
Yes, they said all the DLC is gonna be free. So if the DLC fucking blows our socks off, it'll redeem it.
For sure.
Okay.
That's a
okay.
game I should download on the PC to
Yes.
actually
Yes.
to actually play it and enjoy
Yeah.
it,
Dude,
dude.
people just
It
want
was
this-
impossible to play on the Xbox.
Please
It was
try it.
literally fucking impossible
It's a
to
beautiful
play.
game.
It's fun.
beautiful.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
When it runs properly. I mean,
Yeah.
the game still has some really.
Yeah, from what I heard on
bugs, but-
PC too, it's still fucking glitched, but in different ways. Like
PC,
I watched a
it's
video when it
enjoyable, though.
first came out. There was like a fucking glitch where just this black shroud would just sweep across the map, and everything it went across would just turn everything's texture black, and it would just go across the map and do that until it
The
disappeared.
biggest really bad bug that I had but it was really funny was when you're with the what are they, the outsiders? What are the name of the people?
Nomads?
The nomads.
Mhm.
When you're out there in the fucking the wildlands, the nobodies,
The
the
deserts.
outfielders, the deserts.
That's where I
and you're all
started the game
yeah,
at.
and you're with Petra, and you're sitting around the circle with her family. I forget what their name is. God damn, I don't remember anything about
Yeah,
this
dude.
game.
Yeah.
Everybody's sitting in a circle, and there's a campfire, and there's 3 of them lined up. There's a car parked really close to the campfire, and then one of them's talking. And I heard voices, and I'm looking around with the character in game, and I can't see anybody. Nobody's talking. I figured it out. The car was parked over 3 of the people, and it looked like the car was talking every time you would gear your head over to it, and its headlights were fucking on. The only reason I noticed was because the top of somebody's cowboy hat was barely sticking out of the hood.
Oh my god. So it's like the movie Cars.
Yeah, so every time that dude was talking, I looked back over at the car, and I just pretended the car was talking, and it made that cutscene
Dude, there is a car
lot
that talks
better.
to you though.
Yes.
In that game.
Yeah, Delamain.
Delamain. There's a robot taxi.
Yeah.
He's a fucking
Yeah.
The fucking
lovely.
missions where you have to just go and find all his fucking cars.
Yeah, all of his consciousness.
The interactions
And he's
with
all
him are fun.
sentient and shit.
Mhm.
Mhm.
He's fucking badass though.
Yeah, love him. I
I
only
love
drive him.
Delamain.
Yeah.
I only drive his car.
How big of a download is it?
It's like 59 gigs.
It's
I think it's
big.
like no, I think it's like 60 gigs or something like that.
It's
On the
sizable.
computer, it's sizable.
It's sizable, I'm sure. Yeah, but
'Cause you
from
download
last time I remember.
textures and stuff.
I'll check my down. Oh yeah, let's check my download.
David will check it right now.
Yeah, there we go.
Because I was thinking about deleting Arma anyways, because I'm not really going to be playing that
I
anytime
just
soon.
bought it.
Have you guys tried
Well,
Arma
that's okay, I'll
Reforger?
delete
Okay, yeah. If you have it, then yeah, we can play it.
If not, I'll delete it. and
Dude,
we'll
there's a
pick it
lot
up
of
another
cool,
time.
Yeah.
community mods on the Steam Workshop that like are so fucking sick.
Arma Reforger came out for the Xbox. Have any of you tried that?
No,
No.
No,
I heard it was kind of bleh.
I just kind of don't care.
Yeah,
I
that
mean
one's.
it's preferable on PC. You know?
It's a game that has way too many controls to put onto an Xbox.
Exactly. That's why
Yeah.
I'm not too crazy. I'm not upset that it's not already. It wasn't already on Xbox.
right.
'Cause it wouldn't have worked well.
Yeah, that's true.
It's-
Let's see here.
For Honor,
Yeah, For Honor, play it on Game Pass.
For Honor's
is-
toxic.
fuck
God.
Yeah, if
I
you're
think it's
not
terrible.
already good at it, it's very hard to get back into. I remember you pointed me in his direction. Moist is Moist. Do you remember when he was playing a lot of them, David?
Yeah.
When he was doing For Honor?
69.
He just hit
No,
1,000
that's
subs
69
recently,
megabytes.
so
Yeah,
Classified
yeah.
space.
That was really cool.
I'm watching him play, and I was like, I was never even a quarter of that good.
No, not even close, man.
It was free on Xbox with Games with Gold. I remember like 4-ish years ago. And I remember me and Brandon played, and it was fun when you play each other, and you play with each other in a private game, and then you go online and get fucking smashed by
Yeah.
somebody that knows what they're doing.
Right.
and he's like, "Cool, I just can't do anything." All right.
It feels yeah. When you don't know what you're doing, it feels like there's no strategy that you could do to
Stop
win.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, For Honor is like, well, okay, so I was playing for probably around 3 months, and I could get into a game and like, what is it called when you go back and forth with someone like that? Just you
Yeah,
know,
dueling.
Cool.
one, yeah, dueling people. I could go for a couple of minutes, but man, I could barely ever win a fight, because there's a mechanic where you can parry and then hit him right back after that, and then you can like cancel parries too, and
Like faint him.
it just gets
Mhm.
insane. Yeah, fainting and all that. It's fucking brutal. And the guys that are good are come in 2 seconds, you're dead. Okay, I'll respawn, I guess.
Yeah.
You know,
On to
that's the whole
next. Okay.
game.
Next lunch meet.
The only chance you have is double or triple teaming.
Correct.
Giggity. But you know,
I got that Dame 1 on my old ass laptop that could barely
I
run it.
pre-ordered it
did you really?
on Xbox.
How are you at it?
I fucking hate it.
You hated it? Yeah.
Yeah, either you really love it or you're really against it. How
My
big,
brother loved it.
how big was Cyberpunk?
69 gigs.
Si-
Or
Yeah, see?
Nice.
yeah.
Something like that. It was like
Yeah.
60.
Your brother was into it, Brendan?
Yeah, I think he pre-ordered it too.
Man, it was odd.
Is Cyberpunk on Game Pass for PC?
No,
No,
it is not
No.
on Game Pass.
it's not Game Pass
I own it on Xbox, but it won't count over, right? Because it's
No,
on
it
Steam.
won't. That's different license.
Yeah, it's a bitch.
The
Yeah,
only
they're fucking
the only
shitty.
Xbox games that you can play are games that you buy through the Xbox launcher, and if they give you a PC copy of it too.
Mhm.
I think games that are
Gotcha.
cross-play, you should be able to play them on both.
Gotcha.
I
Like
may be
Deep Rock
mistaken on
Galactic.
that. Game Pass games you can play on both. Don't
Yeah.
matter.
Right.
like Deep Rock Galactic.
Deep Rock Galactic. What other
What is
games?
Sorry.
No, you're
Deep
good.
Rock Galactic.
Yeah.
Oh, you play as space dwarves and you go mining and fight off little insect bugs.
I've heard
Oh,
it's
okay.
a lot of fun.
It's pretty fun.
It was making rounds on TikTok of all fucking places.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
Really?
TikTok we're having fun with.
TikTok?
That's why the game kind of blew up in popularity a small bit.
Mm.
There was
I always
people in
played
there
it. I always loved it. It's
playing.
pretty fun.
But Brandon, you were talking about tabletop games on Steam.
Yeah, fucking Axis and Allies 1942, I think it's called, is on Steam. If we want to look at that too, because I forget how much it is. But
$770 remastered.
yeah, it basically looks just like how, if you know what Axis and Allies is, the tabletop game, it's like a up to 5 people World War II style game, and you play as countries and win the war.
You
Yeah, just search
fucking win.
Axis and Allies.
God, I remember you and I, Brendan, used to play it, or in, like we set it up the game, but on the way to go play it, we were like making plans on
Yeah.
the way there to
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah,
It was so
that's
much
that
fun.
top one, 1942 online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only $20.
Oh fuck
not
yeah!
bad.
I'll probably.
Can we save games, or do we have to sit down in one sitting?
Oh
and play it?
God,
That is a good question.
I hope so.
I don't know.
We'll do a YouTube research on it.
If not, we need to set a timer for turns to be like 15 seconds, so we can get that shit moving.
Right.
Yeah, you just have to
Get
pay
you
attention
rolling.
and know what you're gonna do.
Mhm.
Since
just
it's
execute.
a tabletop game like this, it might have a like a setting for a turn limit.
Yeah, because I feel like if you play it to completion, I don't think people want to sit on their computers that long.
Yeah,
Some people might.
Yeah,
some people
I
they're
would.
Dedicated
I
enough,
fucking
yeah.
would.
I
Dude.
wouldn't.
I know. Yeah,
I'm just being real with you.
if you're just deep, like if you love this, like war and history games.
If I
fucking-
was doing
Oh, yeah.
something else on the background, I probably could. With a whole Sunday to do
We
nothing.
could all just start playing WoW and then multi-box that in the background.
That's true.
Literally just stream, and then everyone takes their turn in the background, and have someone record that.
Or if you're like watching Stranger Things, because like I'm trying to finish season 4,
Yeah.
and the last
Dom fucking dies.
5. Oh man, the last like 5 episodes are all over an hour. The last 3 episodes combined are like 5.5 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy
It's
shit.
insane. It's like 3 mini movies to end off the season. The last episode is basically a movie. It's 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
The last episode.
Huh.
It's a fucking TV. It's not a TV.
They
show, it's a
separated
movie.
them by like a month too. The first 4 and the last 2.
Yeah.
Damn.
Last 5 or last 2.
It's last 7 or first 7, last 2. There's 9 episodes. in the
no,
season.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, and episode 9 is 2.5 hours, and episode 8 is I think an hour and a half, almost 2 hours.
Dude,
Wow.
you might as well just watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy after before.
Yeah, if you want to catch up on Stranger Things, good luck. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're gonna,
I've never watched it.
you're gonna be halfway through the series, like halfway through season 3.
Yeah, she just told me she wants to start watching that, so
Have fun
Season
with
1 is very good. That's
Okay.
what got me hooked. I didn't care for season 2. I thought that's when the show fell off. But then season 3 pulls you back in, and 4 so far is fucking spectacular.
okay. Okay.
Fucking
that. I
spectacular.
need to give
Alright.
it another shot. I watched like halfway through episode 1. I was like, I can't.
The first episode's rough, but the story gets better. I didn't think it was something exceptional, but I thought it was very good.
Okay.
I did not like season 2. I just didn't care.
Mm.
I don't remember anything that happened in season 2. To be
It's
frank with you.
I don't know. And it's separated by monsters.
The Wazzle Snook chased Spider-Man and his friends into the sewer, but it turned out to be Rhino. You know,
Mhm.
Okay.
that was Ellie's show. Yeah, thinking about Ellie's shows.
Got it.
If you haven't watched Spidey and his
Watching the
amazing
90s
friends,
Spider-Man?
no, there's a new Spider-Man show out called Spidey and his amazing Spider Friends, and it's
God.
Peter, Gwen Stacy, and Miles Morales as
Mm.
kids, and they fight the
Gwen
Green
dies.
Goblin.
Oh, dang it.
Dude,
They fight the Green Goblin, Rhino, and Doctor Octopus,
fun fact.
and they have the help of the Hulk,
Oh, Black
Miss
Panther.
Marvel, and Black Panther. Yeah,
Nice.
the intro for that show is sung by the lead singer of Fall Out Boy.
Ellie loves it, dude. That
Yeah.
like every time they transform into their suits, and it like goes Spidey, show stop and go Spidey. It has a different pose for each of them, dude. Like it's the
Hell
best
yeah,
thing to
man.
fucking watch.
That's awesome.
It's the stupidest fucking show ever, dude.
I know.
But
dude.
It is so stupid, and like the voice acting is like fucking terrible.
Sorry, I couldn't.
I was wondering what you were singing. But yeah, it's Patrick Stump.
Yeah, I remember fucking you were watching it and I was watching with you with her, and I was like, dude, I was just roasting this show, because like their tower, their secret base is on top of a fucking suburban like house.
It's literally
Yeah.
In the middle of fucking
it's
nowhere.
underneath the backyard of Peter's house, and so when they open it up, it literally just goes up like 100 feet up in Brooklyn, and no one notices it.
Oh yeah, yep.
Could be anybody. Could be anybody.
Could be anybody. Hello,
Fuck,
Peter.
man.
Welcome to Fortnite.
Hello, Peter.
Holy crap, Donald Trump.
I'm about to finish fucking Peacemaker with John Cena.
Damn, I haven't finished that.
It is so fucking. That show takes a fucking crazy twist, and you know what? It's good.
Did you watch the Suicide Squad? The new one last year.
The reboot?
No, I have not.
It's fucking hilarious because
Yeah.
Peacemaker's in that movie.
Is he really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's arguing with Idris Elba the whole movie because Idris Elba plays what's his name?
Bloodshot. Bloodsport.
Bloodsport.
Okay.
The show takes place after that movie.
Okay.
That's the movie where Pete Davidson dies at the very beginning.
Yeah, he
Gets
gets
his
fucking
head blown
shot
off.
in the head, bro.
Oh.
That's Black Dog.
I remember before the movie come out, everyone's like, Pete Davidson's gonna die first. Like, there's no way he's in this movie, and he was. Not to spoil it, but it's fucking hilarious the way he dies.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
It's so.
Hey guys, I brought him here. See?
Yeah, it was me. Hello, don't shoot.
Gone.
Gone.
Fuck. He took shots at Ariana Grande recently in one of his fucking comedy shows, and it
Didn't he
was
used to
just
date her?
fucking funny. Yeah.
They were
it was
engaged.
just
They almost
funny.
got married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's taking shots at her? What do you mean?
She said something on the cover of a fucking magazine, and
I watched that special. That came out like 2 years ago. It was like peak pandemic.
Oh, okay. It was 2
entertainment.
years ago. Okay, sorry, that's a
Is
little
it the
old.
like Staten Island one where he's talking about her and is it got the chocolate milk joke?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
What?
Or no.
Oh no,
think-
he's all like, "What if I put myself on a magazine and spray painted myself brown?"
Yep. Yeah.
Fuck.
And roasted my ex.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because she said some shit about him, and
she did.
I can
and
understand his
he really
frustration.
didn't. Yeah, he didn't say anything back, but they got engaged, and then Mac Miller died, and then they broke up like 2 or 3 weeks later.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a weird timeline, and there's probably a lot that went on behind the scenes, but I mean,
Right.
Hey,
It's,
we're only
it's
seeing
a
it at face
fucking
value.
celebrity relationship.
Yeah,
celebrity
exactly.
relationship.
But
Shout out to Skeet. Keep it
okay.
real.
So yeah, I saw that skit a little bit back, like a couple weeks ago, and it was just fucking funny. It was good, and yeah.
Yeah, well now he's fucking dating what, Kim Kardashian?
Kim Kardashian.
The wildest fucking thing possible.
He's the king of goofy dick. He's
Dude, that is fucking legendary right
like,
there.
oh my god, dude.
Goofy dick.
I remember just after he broke up with what's her face, Ariana Grande, they were doing a promo for Saturday Night Live that year, and I can't remember who was on the show, but I remember he just looks at her because they do the promos where they come out and they go, "Hey, I'm hosting this week," and they have like 2 cast members standing next to
Yeah.
her, and Pete looks at her and goes, "Hey, you want to get married?" And she's like, "No, I'm good." He's just 0 for 3.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that.
Damn.
SNL was lighting it up that year.
Yeah,
They were on something.
They're really falling off now.
I love when they did. SNL did one good thing, and it was in 2016. They brought back Dave Chappelle. It was his first TV appearance in 11 years.
Wow.
And he hosted the episode just after the 2016 election.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
Yep, and he did some killer sketches, and they brought him back in 2020 for the post-election episode, the day that it was announced that Biden won. Because remember, election day was on Tuesday, and then for like 4 days, people were roasting Nevada because we had 6 electoral votes, and Biden was 6 votes short of winning, and everybody was just fucking dragging Nevada through the rakes.
I remember that.
And eventually, they certified Georgia, and then Nevada didn't even matter.
Yeah.
They kind of threw us to the side.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck you guys. Get
Dave
out.
Chappelle did that the day that Biden won. And it was just an insane episode. So fucking funny. I love that. Just when he talks about like, I showed you Dave Chappelle's stand up, right?
Yeah.
And you know how he talks about something serious, and then he immediately dives into a joke, and you don't even know it's a joke until you're already laughing.
Yeah.
He comes out with the opening monologue, does his stand up. They go to commercial break. They come back, and he's out there for the opening monologue, and he's like, "Yeah, this year we've been devastated by the COVID pandemic." And he's like, "We've lost many lives, including jobs that are lost, the Black Lives Matter," right? And he basically goes into it. And he's all like, "This sketch is about those that have lost their jobs. Enjoy." And then it goes over to headquarters, and then it's somebody an executive sitting at a table. He's firing the person across the table, letting him go. It was Aunt Jemima at the other side of the table.
Oh my
And then Pete Davidson comes in, and he's dressed as Count Chocula. He's like, I'm not even black. I'm just chocolate. And then Dave Chappelle walks in and starts making fun of him. He's like, come on, look at his lips. And then Pete Davidson starts laughing, and Dave Chappelle turns around and goes, no, seriously, Pete, look at your lips. And fucking Pete Davidson spit out his fangs. He fucking laughed so hard he put them back in his mouth. It was hilarious.
I needed to go back and watch these
Fucking
ones.
hilarious. And then Kenan Thompson played the Allstate guy.
Kenan Thompson is fucking great.
That
I
guy's
love that
hilarious.
He's in
guy.
his own show, right? He's in his own show on ABC. I think.
He did. It got canceled.
Oh, what?
Oh.
It didn't even air yet.
No, he got one season of a show called Kenan, and it got canceled.
Oh my
They
god.
only gave it one season.
Well, it's because they didn't have Kel.
Yeah.
Are
Can't
they,
have
like, on
Keenan
bad
without
terms?
Kel.
Are they like on bad
I don't
terms?
know.
No, they just probably one of those. I think they are actually good friends. They just don't do a lot of stuff.
I think-
together.
I think,
They do their own things.
I think Kel Mitchell's a rapper now.
He might be.
Like after all the Nickelodeon.
Cal the
stuff.
creator.
Matthew Mitchell,
Cal the
Kel
creator.
Mitchell.
Stan Mitchell.
Cal the creator.
Kel.
Tea's gone cold. And why?
Yeah, I think he went into music after all the
Kel
Nickelodeon shows ended.
Okay, that's fair.
He went into music, and then Kenan Thompson stayed acting and went into like
Yes, I
Saturday
know.
Night Live and stuff.
Now
Yeah,
he's a staple there, bro.
yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
Oh, I have some other fucking
Yeah?
or not rumor, but fucking gossip. Fucking Chris Rock gave, or no, I'm sorry. Kevin Hart gave Chris Rock a goat named Will Smith
Are you fucking
on
kidding
stage.
What?
Yeah.
Are you
So
kidding me?
Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, and fucking Kevin Hart were on a comedy tour, and they were up on stage, and it was fucking funny. What you got, Cyrus?
Did you see Will Smith made an apology video?
I saw that too.
Yes,
Dude,
No way.
I saw
Will
that
Smith made
too.
an apology video, and it is exactly like every other YouTuber apology video where he does the out of focus walking into the camera, fucking.
Just want to apologize
Yep.
I
today.
gotta sit down.
Because you were fucking around with your computer before you sat down in
Yeah.
front of it.
You're like, yeah, I gotta turn on the camera, then I gotta walk. No, he just comes in out of frame, out of the background, and sits down. It's like he set it up. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go in the other
He's
room.
like, record.
Okay, now go through the kitchen, around the living room, back into the other door.
And do a lap around his house and come back and sit down. Yeah, Will Smith has an apology video on YouTube.
I need to watch this right fucking now. I need to watch this now.
That's hot.
That's hot. That's real hot.
That's hot.
It was, yeah. I watched it too, and whatever, man. I mean,
It's not the worst apology video. It's
It's-
just crazy that now Will Smith has an apology video.
yeah.
4
I
months
mean-
after he smacked Chris Rock.
Smack the shit.
He's all, Chris ain't ready to talk yet. That's all right.
Yeah.
It's like,
You slapped the shit out of
yeah,
him on
you-
live TV. The fuck do you mean?
He's like,
he's not ready
And
to
then
talk?
got an award.
Yeah.
Chris Rock took that like a fucking man, though.
He did.
He
He
did,
could have
yeah.
retaliated. He could have fought him.
He
back.
just went.
He made it look worse.
He
for
just
Will.
slapped the shit out of
He
me.
Slapped the
You
shit
could tell
out of
he tried to play it off until Will Smith started yelling back at him, and that's
Right.
when he's like, "It was a GI Jane joke. I'm going to." That was when Chris Rock got serious because he was joking about it up until
Yeah.
that point. He was
Yeah.
trying to play it off, but Will Smith
Yep.
wasn't having it.
Yeah.
And I
Keep
think
my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
In the video too,
Going
he
to.
he addresses. He reads a fucking question prompt. He's all, the question prompt was along the lines of, did your wife, tell you to say something when she did something in the video, whatever? And he's all, no, of course not. I acted out of frustration or something like that. It was
He
just
was
weird.
laughing at the joke
Oh,
on
man.
camera,
Yeah.
and then it panned away and panned back to him, and that's when he got up and went
he was
there.
he was laughing at the
He
joke.
was.
Jada
He,
was
he
like-
definitely smirked.
He's like, and
You-
then I made the decision. I was mad. It's like, how do you go? I'm gonna kill this dude. Motherfucker, I'm gonna fuck this dude up.
It's because Jada wasn't that laughing. She was
I've
pissed off.
I've never went from laughing to straight into I'm gonna fuck him up. And you can tell when somebody's fake laughing, like they
Yeah.
get that laugh of like I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
They get the crazy eyes.
That was
he
a
was
genuine.
genuinely laughing, and he probably saw her and went, okay.
Yeah. Oh
But-
wait. Oh
I
fuck.
can't speak for him, but that's what it really looked like. But
Yeah,
fuck.
I agree.
But yeah, Will Smith has an apology video, and that's fucking crazy.
I mean, at least he did one, instead of not doing one.
hmm I think his best video was when do you remember Jaden's Icon when that came out?
I think so.
Jaden's an icon.
Jaden Smith's
Yeah.
Icon. The music video, you know how he's like sitting on that like purple sunset and he hops out of the DeLorean. Oh, I'm just an icon living.
Oh
Will
yeah.
Smith recreated the beginning of that music video to celebrate 1 billion streams on that song, and it was just Will Smith pretending to be Jaden
Oh
Smith.
my fucking god.
And it was a boomer moment, but it was pretty funny.
It's Will Smith moment.
Yeah, it was funny, and that was before he did that. That's hot.
The fucking that YouTube rewind
Rewind.
was so fucking
So bad,
bad.
so bad they had to get rid of
It
the
was
dislike
so
button.
They did
bad,
a
dude.
2019 YouTube rewind, and it was basically retaliation, where they went, "All right, here's just videos that you guys watched this year." And
This is
everyone
what you liked, what you loved.
one, that's a flex. But two, they didn't rectify the issue of you guys have all this money and you guys have a huge production team. But I also think I'm not the target audience for a YouTube rewind. I really don't think
No.
that's the case. People like us, we
Mhm.
don't. They're not who the target.
Back in
for
like
rewind.
2012, it was cool because like a lot of the lower YouTubers I watched were getting noticed on
Yeah.
it, and they got a lot of popularity off of it because a lot of people were like, "Who's this guy?" They were on YouTube Rewind, and they went from like 100,000 subscribers to 500,000 in a month.
I
Right.
genuinely believe that the YouTube rewind in 2018 was made for people that look at the trending page.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never clicked on the trending
People
page.
that don't sign into
Ever.
YouTube, they just go onto it and click what's trending,
Whatever
and then
trends.
go down the rabbit hole that it gives you.
Right.
Yeah.
I've
Wow.
never
I haven't
clicked
done
on
that in a
trending.
fucking minute.
It's wild how fast shit gets crazy if you
Yeah.
just go down the rabbit hole on
Let's
YouTube.
guess. Who do you guys think is #1 on trending right now?
T-Series.
I don't even know where the trending tab is.
It's
PewDiePie.
probably something with Bungie. I guarantee you, something with gaming with Bungie.
Where the fuck?
Markiplier.
YouTube Shorts
I
has
don't-
its own tab.
I was gonna say I don't think there's a trending tab anymore.
Not on mobile. I think they phased it out for Shorts. Holy shit! There's no trending tab. Where is it?
Let me
the,
check mine.
the home is based on your algorithm. It's
Mhm.
your. Oh wait, hit
Oh, explore.
refresh, and then the top of it shows up,
Top left corner
and then you
says
can
explore.
hit explore.
Yeah, trending. Okay.
Trending.
Vivzy Pop.
Hell of a Boss.
Hell of a
Season
Boss.
2 is
This-
what's #1.
11 hours ago, 3.2
Oh my
million
God!
views. Dream with 6 million views in 18 hours.
Dude, Mega
The
Millions.
Mega Millions
Yeah.
numbers is #3.
This will.
Yeah.
#4 is
What's that
another
noise?
Dream video.
Someone getting a text.
Yeah, I think somebody's phone's too close to their mic. Oh,
Someone's getting a text.
it's me. Look.
That's
Yeah, okay,
how
sorry.
much data's going through it.
It's basically people feasting.
Oh my
on
God!
Mr. Beast's name.
Minecraft
Guys,
speedrunner
He's
versus
hit
$1 million.
100 million subscribers.
Guys, the Will Smith video, apology video, is fucking on the trending tab.
Yeah, look at that.
I haven't found it yet.
Oh, Mr. Beast hit 100 million subs.
That's it.
Oh, there it
It's
is.
been a minute.
There it is.
It's been a minute. Oh, that's hot.
Look at him. Look at him.
I need to see the phase in because I haven't heard about it.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's,
everybody
it's
get your
weird.
microphones away from your microphone.
Sorry, viewers. Sorry, viewers.
Wow.
Listeners.
Yeah,
People.
that's.
It might be me because
Species.
I'm not on the Wi-Fi for some
I should
reason.
spend a day watching
Harry
only trending
Styles.
content to see if
Yeah,
it
it is you.
differs
don't
heavily
know.
from what I watch. Because
Yeah.
like your homepage is very, very customized to whatever you watch, and I've noticed mine's getting stale. Like I don't click on like 9/10 of the videos
Yeah.
that pop up on there anymore.
No,
I only
dude.
clicked the one
God.
person that I've been watching lately.
Pretty
That's
much.
it.
Yeah.
And that's happening. Screen time on YouTube is it's not that it's dying, but TikTok I think is like 3 times the screen time that YouTube is getting now.
Because it's so fast and quick.
TikTok is the juggernaut, and I talked about this I think on the party, but I didn't mention on the podcast. Kids these days are using TikTok as a search engine.
Wow.
Instead of using YouTube
How?
to find a tutorial video, instead of going to Google to find like a Quora article that doesn't answer your question, they're typing their questions into TikTok and just
Because
waiting
of all
for
the
somebody.
TikTok how-to videos.
Yeah, and they're waiting for somebody in a 7-part video series to explain to them whatever they're Googling or searching. And I think there's validity in looking something up on TikTok because it has such a big viewer base. There's
Uh-huh.
somebody that's putting out content like that where they're giving solutions and answers. The problem is that it is really fucking hard to use TikTok's search feature. Every time I go to try to look up a video, it's impossible.
Wow.
It is impossible to find the results that you want because it pushes the top videos and kind of the top videos only. There's no way to filter new creators. There's not really a button to, see what's trending with whatever you're searching. And it just kind of throws in a random pitch-podge of hashtags into whatever you're searching. So you probably won't even find shit that's related to what you're looking for.
That's odd.
TikTok is very odd because, like, the past 4 years I've been using it since it came out. I've just been watching videos on my For You page, liking them, and then showing you guys the funny videos that I find.
Yeah.
Right.
I forget there's a whole side of it to like the video editor, using the filters, using the sounds, utilizing links and shit like that to be able to make your videos better. I
Yeah.
have no idea how to do any of that because I just don't make TikToks.
Well,
But you
like,
hand a fucking phone with TikTok to a kid, and they're just gonna sit there and show you all the filters and
Yeah.
everything, and show you how to make a fucking 10-hour video.
It was
gonna
like how we
surpass
were
anything
when we
that can
had
do.
like YouTube on our first phones. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Quick picks.
Yeah,
Dick pics.
it's absolutely crazy. And TikTok has a lot of tools. It's got a lot of sounds. It's got a really good camera.
It's a good creator
It's a
like
good-
studio.
Yeah, it's actually like when I first started using it. I remember I came to work and you were pissed that I downloaded it.
Yes, because
Oscar.
you shouldn't have downloaded
I
it.
shouldn't have downloaded
Look,
it.
look where you're at right now, Cyrus.
But I showed you. I said,
Way to
look,
give China all of your info.
pretty much. I said, look at this video editor. This is advanced. I was like, YouTube doesn't have these by default, and Vine's video editor was nothing compared to what TikTok's was.
Mhm.
TikTok has so many video editing tools on it. Like you can just use it as a video editor.
Well, that
It's
was
so
kind of the
good.
beauty of Vine. It was you take a video, and if it was over 6 seconds long, you trimmed it to
Trimmed it
6
down.
seconds, and there was no
There was no
filters on it.
editing.
You
You
just
had
you
to
did
be
you
funny.
did editing before.
Comedy in 6 seconds. Go.
Exactly.
But I remember TikToks used to be just big memes that were going around, and people just kind of remade them and redid them, and it was supposed to be like a lip syncing app. But the video editing tools far surpassed the music side of it for a little bit because people were like, "Oh, I'm gonna make creative videos," and then
Right.
now it's getting back to the music side of it because the thing about Vine was you just made vines. On TikTok, you can reply to people's videos like in the old YouTube days.
Mhm.
Do you remember when videos used to be titled re:, and then it had somebody else's video title in it?
Yeah.
That was because there used to be an option on YouTube where you clicked reply and you would reply to a video with your own video.
Ooh.
And it used to have a bar that showed you the replies to a video. So if you clicked on a video that was controversial and there was a bunch of replies to it, oh, you were gonna have a good night. You
Yeah.
were gonna have a great night.
I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole real
Can't do
quick.
that anymore on
Damn.
YouTube. That was like 2008, 2009. when that was a
Fuck.
thing. And TikTok allows you to do that. You can stitch videos, which is when you see two videos side by side at the same
Yeah.
time.
Those are good.
The stitches are
With
awesome.
Instagram too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Instagram has mimicked a lot of what TikTok did
the
because
Reels.
TikTok
Yeah.
invented some really cool video features to be able to share that kind of content. But it's kind of dangerous that kids are not flocking to one place to get all their answers, and they're not using anything else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty wild.
So listen here, kids. Go use Google. Don't use TikTok.
The question I posed for the podcast is, how long will it
Use
take?
Bing.
I use Bing. How long will it take until a kid writes a college thesis using only TikTok sources?
Could be a few more years.
Whoa, can you source TikTok in a fucking essay?
You can, and you probably just won't
Jesus.
get a good grade
Oh
on it.
yeah,
Because
because
your professor's going to look at you and go, fucking dimwit.
It's like using Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dumbass. Like,
yeah.
Did you just
Okay.
source Wikipedia?
Right, right.
It's like, yeah.
Whatever. It's the actual for me.
What do you want me to do? Go to the second page of Google to do my research? Fuck you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
loser.
better luck with Spark Notes.
Jeez.
Fucking, I'm going to ask
Spark
Jeeves.
Notes still a thing?
Yeah.
Does
Yep.
people use still
There's still Spark Notes. I used Spark Notes in high school.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you think I want to read a book?
Come on. Come on.
Well, shout out to Moist is Moist. Congrats
Moist.
on the 1,000 subscribers. We'll
Mm-hmm.
mention him in the
Shout out to Will Smith for
fucking
that apology video.
yeah.
1,000 smash.
You know,
Mention him down in the description. Check him out.
fuck yeah.
It's always nice to support the small guys.
He is a small guy.
He is a small guy.
You guys
He's
can
actually-
support us by hitting that subscribe button.
Yeah, support us. Check
Yeah,
out
leave
our
a
link
comment.
tree.
Check the link tree. Click the bell.
If you're listening on Spotify, check out our YouTube channel.
make sure
We
to
do
follow
gaming-
us on Spotify.
If you're listening on YouTube, check out the Spotify.
Yeah, check out the gaming videos.
If you're on Spotify, check out the YouTube.
And
if
if
you're on YouTube,
any of those,
Spotify again. You already said that one.
no,
Yeah.
no. If you're on any of those, check out the Patreon.
Patreon.
Ah.
With TikTok, we got big plans coming for
Uninstall.
Patreon.
If-
If we get to 10 Patreon subscribers, Cyrus will uninstall TikTok off his phone.
I hold the Cabros account on my phone. So.
Cyrus will still just uninstall TikTok on his phone.
Cyrus will sell one of you our account with all of its followers.
Oh, hey, wait a minute.
Just wipe the whole thing clean and then sell the account.
We have 88 followers on TikTok.
nice.
Let's go. If you're for TikTok, how the fuck did you get here?
You want 88 followers? $88. Give it to me.
Yeah, right now.
Give it. Give it to me.
Give it to me.
Give it to us. We're making a movie.
Check out our
Movie's
SoundCloud.
coming. SoundCloud.
What's
Beat
gonna
of
come
Weeks.
out first? The last Avengers movie or our movie?
Our movie.
Our
2023.
Our movie.
The last Venture movie's coming out
Our
2024.
deadline is by the end of
Uh,
2023.
Oh, that's right. That's
I
his
didn't even get
year.
into that.
Yeah.
The Marvel fucking Phase 5, Phase 6.
No,
review.
our movie.
Oh, our movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Our movie's way better than Marvel Phase
No,
5.
we need to get into that.
We're gonna
Yeah.
have the Cobb Bros cinematic universe.
Cyrus already has the costume. Like, we're making steps toward it.
Yeah, for sure.
We don't have a script or a set.
We're working on it.
or-
Once the script's done, we
or
start buying
equipment.
shit and filming.
Buy a better cord.
It's your cord.
So what do you guys think will take
Oh, it's
longer?
his cord.
What is
Ready?
that?
What do you guys think will take longer? Filming or editing?
editing.
Editing, for sure. Because filming, we know we
Ah.
want to film. It was just making it all work together.
It is died.
Well, we have to take a bunch of shots and takes and stuff.
I love taking shots.
What?
That's easy.
Cool. All
All
right.
right.
On that.
On that note,
Toodaloo.
we're called. Yeah.
Till
we're
Oh,
all
you
saying-
meant like on your back.
Thanks for listening,
Yeah.
everybody. Catch us next
We
week
meant in his
on
back.
on Monday. Please check out our Wednesday upload, which is going to be Overcooked
Back
2.
shots.
Thanks for listening. Have a good night. Bye.